Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first Longplay episode of the Very Veggie Legacy Challenge, which we're playing here on the channel, which Lilsimsie released, I believe, last week or earlier this week. And we started playing it on stream, and I had so much fun with it that I knew that I just needed to jump back in as soon as I could. So don't worry if you missed the stream the other day, because I am going to do a super quick summary in just a second of what we got up to, because we did play for a good few hours, almost 3 hours, I think. But also, if you did catch the stream, then you might be wondering, why is it suddenly snowy? I did play for a few days off camera just while I was getting a little bit of B-roll for a video that came out this week. And we are now fully in winter, and with the lighting mod that I use, unsurprisingly, this neighborhood is looking absolutely gorgeous right now. And being completely honest with you guys, I did start recording this for about 30 seconds, and I was like, no, I need to stop, I need to pause, I need to take a screenshot, and then I need to start again. And so that's where we are at now. So bear with me as we quickly get our matriarch here running around and grabbing some bits and bobs that have hopefully spawned around the neighborhood, but with the snow it is a tiny bit difficult to see. Or actually, I might have already collected it all just because it's already 5 p.m. So actually, we are instead going to do some painting. And as you can see in classic Sims Legacy, like rags to riches style, we have the shell of our house, but she is looking pretty raggedy. But who is not looking raggedy, if I do say so myself, is our founder, who is Jade Sycamore. With the oh my goodness, with the Very Veggie, there we go, Legacy Challenge, your founders, or your, the main sim in each generation is inspired by a certain vegetable. And so generation 1 is broccoli, and I inspired, the look inspiring Jade here is purple sprouting broccoli, if that ever was a look, which is why we've gone for the kind of like purple green vibe. And I actually think that she's quite pretty, if I do say so myself. So right, as for the little recap of what we got up to in stream earlier this week, bear with me 1 second. So I have just pulled up SavePal, which, if you don't know, it is my Forever World Notion save file tracker for The Sims 4, and you can find it at the link down below. And I have set up a page all for the Sycamore, legacy family household just here, where I've listed the challenge rules. We've got all of the goals that we need to hit for the first generation, the bio for generation 1. We've obviously got Jade's profile here. And most importantly, the progress journal. So we did fill this out at the end of stream, but I kind of came back in here and updated it just a tiny bit because I was smacking away on my keyboard. I had so many spelling mistakes in there. So we fixed it all up. So what we got up to in stream earlier this week is we got to level 4 of the Gemology skill, which we are building because it is one of my kind of creative goal skills that I want to complete with Jade. So we have got to level 4 of that. Oh, don't want to make that bold. And we started building up inventory for our small business. So that's all of the crystals and kind of jewelry and stuff like that we started making, because part of the first generation is that we need to set up and run a 5-star small business. And I've been having so much fun with the businesses and hobbies pack. So this is right up my alley. So we have been raising our skill and building up inventory because we've not quite opened the store yet. And that's what I'm hoping that we're going to be able to make some really good progress on in today's long play episode. We also have been at building a really strong friendship with Summer Holiday, and Jade lives right opposite Summer. If you are unfamiliar with the save file, then this is my forever world. And so I have also been playing a lot with Summer Holiday, and she's our wellness queen. She's running a home spa business, and I was really keen to have these two become friends because another to do like another checklist item, goal, whatever you want to call it, for Gen 1 is to max the wellness skill alongside your 3 kind of like chosen creative crafty skills. So we also got the basic furnishings in because with the Very Veggie Challenge, you're meant to start entirely rags to riches style. Now, because I was starting in late autumn/winter, I knew that I did not want her to freeze to death. So I literally just built the shell of her container home. But we did get in the kind of the basics, you know, the bed, the fridge, the toilet, well, the pea bush, everything like that. And we built the foundation for the shop building. And then that's when we ran out of money. So as for what I want to achieve today, I'm hoping that we're going to be able to save enough money to get the store up and running. I also want to make a crystal tree seed and get growing that because each day a crystal tree will give you crystals to turn into jewelry. And I think that so far, just collecting them out and about in the world is really going to be the issue that's stopping me from progressing with building up more inventory. I want to work on the wellness skill and maybe have a spa day with Summer if we have some time. And then we also need to start considering some potential romantic interests. This could be Summer, but we'll see. And I also want to pick a 3rd skill to improve and incorporate into the shop because so far, again, we're doing gemology. Painting has been quite a good, easy one to get working on. And then we still have 1 more to choose. Okay, so now that you're hopefully feeling all caught up, let's get into it. I'm gonna have Jade do a little bit of painting just because our needs are really good. Apart from maybe getting a little snack in a little while. And oh, Travis is calling us. Okay, it's good to hear your voice, Jade. I wanted to ask if I should get to know Rez Hill a little better as a friend. They seem like good company. Honestly, I don't know. I am not sure at all who this sim is, so I guess so, question mark. Right, so let's actually check in with our aspiration as well. So we also need to buy a crystal grid. And as per our goals for this session as well, we also need to plant a crystal seed. So I don't think that I have any crystals in my inventory to do that with just yet, which is a little bit frustrating. So we might need to wait until tomorrow because I know that there are a few spots in this neighborhood where crystals do spawn quite regularly. Unless we maybe went to a more desert world. Like if we went to Oasis Springs, we might be able to find a crystal there quite easily. We'll see though. I think that for now we'll just keep building up some paintings and stuff like that. Building paintings, painting paintings. There we go. But so this right here is going to be the shop building. I know that it's looking a little bit rough and not quite fully, you know, matching the size of our actual home, but that's okay. We don't need it to be too huge for now. And hopefully I say that we aim to maybe get to about 3,000 simoleons because we're gonna need 750 to open up our small business and then 75 per day to open it. And we also need to furnish it a tiny bit. I'm just thinking that we need the, open sign, the little kiosk to charge for entry, and then, a few sales tables is probably all that we're going to need to start off with, I think. But what was that I just saw there? So we got a new quirk, emotion bomb. Jade is finding it difficult to process her emotions. Negative emotions, wait, what? Start that again. Jade is finding it difficult to process her negative emotions in a healthy manner. Feelings of anger or sadness quickly become overwhelming and will always result in an overdramatic emotional meltdown. Fantastic. So I'm assuming that's because we are a tiny bit famous from just selling our paintings and stuff. But that really is not going to pair well with the fact that Jade is high maintenance, which, as we've been finding out on stream, and I know that a lot of you guys were saying the same thing, is that a huge part of Gen 1's challenge is just going to be managing a high maintenance sim. So that is really only going to make our life more difficult. So here's hoping that we don't die of being too angry or something, honestly. Oh, right, okay, well, speaking of, let's get a mirror. because I feel like that's really good for being able to calm you down. Just because if she dies because she's too angry, I'm gonna be so mad. We'll just go for that one. It's quite a simple one. Yeah, fine. That will do, I think. Let's go not be enraged. Try to calm down. And let's see what our moodlets are saying. Yeah, another anger bomb. Yeah, failing to control her emotions. In short order, she'll explode in a fit of rage and then quickly settle back down. Okay. Right, we'll sell that painting as well. So long as she can't die from this. That's the only thing that I'm really afraid of, honestly. We also, I think, another priority is definitely going to be finally getting, like, a counter so that we can, like, make proper food. Because right now I think that she's feeling quite tired of eating ham sandwiches. Which I would be as well, honestly. Unless it was, like, really good bread, really good ham. Maybe, like, a tiny bit of, like, mustard mayo as well. Spice it up with a little bit of, like, rocket as well. Okay, so we're gonna eat some food and then maybe we'll just shower just to get our hygiene all the way up. And then I think we'll head to bed just because, well, it's nighttime and our energy's not that low. Oh, well, I guess we'll not shower then. Fine, all right. We'll shower in the morning then. And then we'll probably also need to use the pea bush classic. And then we'll just queue up getting ourselves situated right here, I think. We'll have, what should we have for breakfast? We'll have some cereal. Where is the cereal? Just regular cereal. There we go. And it's still super dark out, which is good, but we do have some things spawning around here, so that's a crystal spot. We've got another frog here, which we do need to breed the frogs. They've been earning us a good chunk of change. So let's head back over to here, and then, so these ones, breeding them, it gets us like 100 each. But I want to try breeding this rare one with the leopard frog. Oh, okay, well that just got us that one again, so, I think that I will probably just sell the other two that we've got there. And, oh, that's good. We got a fire opal just there. So hopefully we can turn that into a gem seed, crystal seed. And it might be a case that we need to plant it inside again, because if I pull up our calendar here, we're actually only halfway through winter. And I'm hoping to get through, like, at least a good week here. And I might come in and change this holiday. I quite like naming it Snowflake Day after The Sims 3, but that's not important for right now. We are doing a bit more collecting. And what did I see there? We also improved our gemology skill. So we now can craft jewelry and gemstones faster, which is great, and can design bling jewelry and brilliant cut gemstones from the gemology table, which is great. Okay, I'm really happy with that because I feel like crafting stuff so far has been taking so long to do. So I think that now we've done our little daily round of the neighborhood. I'll do a little bit of tidying up for Jade. There we go. I do love how many slots there are on this table to store things. But I do kind of wish that completed jewelry and like cut gems would just go straight into your inventory, because I feel like I would lose them if I keep forgetting that they actually just pop up on here after you finished making them. But let's come in and let's sell some bits and bobs, I think. Or maybe we'll actually, hold on, no, let's cut a gemstone. We will cut a seed-shaped gemstone. Is that the one? Yeah, that's the one, okay. And then we'll do our fire opal. Cool, okay, right, and that will cost us 100 simoleons, which is quite a lot. But I do actually like the fact that this skill has you, needing to pay money to make stuff. Yeah, I think because I did mention this on stream, but I've never actually like owned the Crystal Creations stuff pack until like really recently. Like I bought it to play with the sim, and I've been loving it so far, and I'm a bit sad that I've not got it before, just because I am an absolute I love crafting stuff, and the kind of like collecting to like processing to selling pipeline is something that I absolutely love in The Sims. Like the oh, what's it called? The artisan skill that you can get from the Sims 3 store is one of my favorites, and it's one that like I could never get as a kid because I didn't know how the store worked. And like finally being able to get it like in the last couple of years has just been so much fun. And like definitely fulfilling that like dream of mine as a kid. Even though the Sims 3 store, I can't believe that so many things, well, everything basically is still full price, and the things that are on sale have been on sale forever. Oh, okay, and we actually have our first like aspect of our or bucket list item in our Soul's Journey pop-up. I'll fabricate my finest fabrication. Right, reach fabrication level 10 and declare life's finest fabrication. The potential for fabrication is limitless. Imagine if I were able to leave my mark on such a groundbreaking field of creativity. I must hone my craft, fabricate something glorious, and declare it my life's finest fabrication. Then I'll have truly left my fabricated mark on the world. That's really interesting because if I'm not wrong, fabrication is actually one of the skills that you can select to kind of fulfill your like 3 chosen creative skills to improve with the Very Veggie challenge. So I think in that case then, I had not thought about fabrication at all. But I quite like the fact that like Jade has picked that herself. I don't know what it was that brought that on for her, honestly, because we've not done any fabricating at all. But I feel like maybe we could start doing that in our store. It might mean that we need a little bit more space eventually because like fabricated items are quite big, and that we might need to kind of get a bit of a workshop going. I just, right, the silly aesthetic part of my brain is breaking a little bit though, because we obviously have the quite like, you know, wood, like carved wood, like almost a little bit like gothic-y, like gemology table, and then the fabrication machine is so like futuristic. Where actually is it in here as well? I think that it's going to be quite, yeah, we can't even afford it. Right, well, that's yeah, gonna be 2 very competing aesthetics, but definitely one that I think we could work on. Because my only other idea, so we've obviously got gemology, painting, and my other idea was potentially cross-stitching, or I know that one that I think the kind of like all packs included rules for the Very Veggie challenge include you like encourage you to complete the knitting aspiration, and I think that like a lot of the clothes that I've put Jade in are kind of like quite knitted, so I was either thinking that I could just pick up that skill or that pack rather, or get some cross stitching going maybe. But we have created our seed shaped gemstone. So I wonder if, can we plant it, if we, okay. Bear with me 1 second, guys. If we actually raise the ceiling level of our containers and then sell our silly small windows for some slightly taller ones, could we then get a planter box inside working, maybe? Okay, I quite like that. I kind of like the slightly mismatched vibe though, because I'm pretty sure that these 3 houses are all in the like tall wall heights and then Summer's isn't. Maybe I'll fix that eventually though, I don't know. Oh, but it looks, it just makes everything look so much smaller. But hold on, what if we then go into outdoor activities, and we then buy this raggedy looking planter? Can we then, if we put that there? Oh, we can plant it. Okay. I don't know if we need to extend the wall height for that, but I guess it's slightly more realistic. But who is this old lady talking to here? Okay. She's just going crazy over there. But right, okay, so we've done that. Good, great. So hopefully I'm interested to see like how long that is actually going to take to grow. But we also need to buy a crystal grid and wear a fully charged piece of jewelry. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I suppose we've made like a nice little chunk of change. So why don't we actually also just knock that out? Because I reckon that charging up the crystals might take a little bit of time. And oh, it's literally only 50 simoleons. Okay. Well, I guess we'll put it there. No, I think we can figure this out ourselves, maybe, she says. And let's... Okay, so this necklace I botched, and I was really sad about it because, I had used my most expensive metals and crystals to make it, and I thought that it would kind of be like my big ticket item, and, oh, can I not charge these ones? Oh, actually, I reckon that we need a piece of jewelry that has a gemstone slot in it, which none of the ones that we currently have do. Okay, so that's a little bit annoying. And we'll keep this little leaf figure just because Summer came over and gave this to me, which is quite cute. Right, so I think then that what if we actually travel to the park in Oasis Springs, maybe? Just because it's not going to be snowy there, and I think that finding crystals should, in theory, be a little bit easier. We'll give it a try. Nah, we won't. We won't invite Summer for now. We've got work to do. We need to stay focused. And I was a silly goose and I did not refill my teacup before starting recording. I've only got like 2 sips left. So while I absolutely could take a break and refill it, I probably won't. Okay, so let's have a quick zoom around. And because I don't think that I've been to this neighborhood yet, I am a little bit nervous that absolutely nothing is going to have spawned. So I suppose, have we got any fishing skill? That's my inventory. Yeah. I think that we could, usually this little back pond here is really good for getting some like I'm pretty sure you can fish up like violins and sketch pads, like digital sketch pads and cowplant berries. So we'll run up there and hopefully in the meantime a few things will pop up. We'll see. It's very windy here, very blustery. So yeah, we'll start working on that. And then honestly, a digital sketch pad would be really good to have. And I feel like until I fish them up, I usually forget that they exist. But you can use them to complete paintings so much faster. Oh, and actually, we've already got a few gems popping up by the looks of it, or at least one. So I'll keep in speed 2 for now, just while we hopefully let a few more things pop in. Oh, a little bit laggy today. I don't know why that is. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. A few more things over here. We'll get some frogs as well. I love seeing the sand blow around here. That's pretty cute. I feel like I've never actually looked out at this little lookout point. Isn't this point right here in one of the original Sims 4 trailers? I could be wrong, but I also feel like I have watched that trailer an ungodly amount of time. Like just so many times while using it as B-roll in my videos. But we're getting some fish. Okay, good. I mean, again, hopefully we get something cooler. But nice. Okay. Oh, we've got a bunch of gems around here now. Cool. Okay. So after I've queued up all of these, or I can't, so we'll finish fishing there now. What did we actually get? Literally just fish, I think. So we'll sell all of those. Okay, only 94 simoleons is 94 simoleons. Can't be complaining about that. We'll breed another frog. And then we'll get queued up to come and collect these ones. And I really hope that we do actually get some crystals and metals rather than just treasure maps and my sim boxes. Because that's usually my luck, is that I just get so many boxes rather than actual useful things. But I think that I've done a good little journey around the place. Or maybe we'll get that little dig spot as well, just in case. And then I reckon that that's going to be everything there. And if we're actually coming back up here, I think that we'll fish for a little bit longer. Why not? Just again, because I'm convinced that we will get something cool from fishing up here for a while. Okay, so let's see what all of that got us just there. We got another frog. Whoa, we got a dirt wall frog. That's kind of crazy. I want to see what happens if we breed these ones. Hopefully we'll just start getting the 120 simoleon ones. And we got nice 6 gems, 1 metal, 1 fossil, which we'll extract, and oh, we just got a broken one. That's sad. And some robot salvage parts, which we'll also sell. And we did get 3 time capsules, so I'll open all of those up as well. And then I reckon that we just will speed through a little bit longer until it gets totally dark, and then head home. And because we are getting a little bit hungry, and we will maybe make like one or 2 more things. Yeah, see, cow plant berry. I knew it. I knew that we would get something cool. Which we will sell, just because, again, a nice little chunk of change. And we're 2/3 of the way to getting like our 3,000 simoleons, which is nice. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, tuna, nice. And oh yes, right, okay, we can breed the frogs. Whoa, whoa, Wally flower frog. Right, okay, I think that this is the most expensive frog that we're actually able to get in the game, and I don't think that I've ever been able to breed it before, which is super exciting. I love how hyped I get for frogs in this game. I do wish that more packs added more frogs over time though, because I feel like we just have the base game ones, and then they just kind of got forgot about, honestly. But like, it would have been cool if we got like 1 frog per world. Well, actually, I say that, didn't, oh, interesting. So we actually just fished up another gemstone seed there, which we could probably actually also get planted in our house. Oh, Summer's inviting us to a party. Oh, over in the cemetery? That's really weird because you're calling it the chalet. So why are you inviting me to the cemetery? But sure, I guess that we'll go to a cheeky little cemetery party. What is Summer getting us into over here? I mean, do you know what? I kind of think that that weirdly fits, like, Jade's vibe a little bit. Like, in her everyday, like, normal weather wear, I've given her, like, this little, like, knitted crop top from Life and Death, and it's really cute because it's got, like, a little, like, crocheted, like, Grim Reaper on it. So I think that she would have this kind of, like, slightly goth vibe. So we have literally just been invited to have a dance party at a cemetery? Is there even somewhere to dance here? Like, what? Like, guys, this feels a tad disrespectful, honestly. I can't... Like, you what? Where are we meant to be dancing? Oh, is it because there's the fire pit here? Sure, okay, well, we'll come and light the fire. Who else have we actually even got here? Yeah, so we've got Summer, we've got Jeffrey Landgrab, very slay. Interesting, okay. So yeah, I mean, I feel like Jade would have, like, a slightly kind of, like, goth / macabre side to her. And if I could give her a 4th trait slot, I feel like maybe macabre would be a good one for her. Also, I don't know, that's just the vibe that I got while I was making her in Creator Sim. I feel like it's a tad difficult to try and like explore that in gameplay. I don't know, what do you feel? What do you guys think though? Because I feel like coming for a dance party in a cemetery is pretty goth. I mean, I'm not a goth, but you know what I mean? Who else have we got? Oh, all the Windenburg folk are just rolling up, like yeah, we've got Jada Rosa, I'm pretty sure, or just Jade. I don't know why I always think that her name is Jada. Freya Loden is kind of slaying. I wonder what. Wait, surely Freya is not just like an EA made sim or like a random townie, honestly. But right, we're over here. We're vibing by the fire. I might do a little bit of fire dancing just for fun. And you know what? While I'm here, we also probably should just do like a little bit of, you know, checking out what collectibles and stuff we've got around here as well. Why not? Because I am seeing a few little crystals and a hat. That was me saying like, oh yeah, we should go to a desert world where there's not snow. Babe forgot about Ravenwood. Is that a little bit shady of me? Probably, but hey. No, I say that. It is super annoying because I feel like this world would look really pretty in autumn, and like just in other seasons in general, because like I know that the world's meant to have this like eternal fall vibe to it, but like not being able to see the leaves change color like is a little bit sad and stuff like that. So hey, maybe that will come in a in an update one day. And oh, actually, I say that I guess we can get some kind of like semi-goth, semi-spiritual vibes going by actually starting like a tarot card collection, maybe. I mean, I know that means that we'll have to pop into Ravenwood like a fair amount to be able to get them all, but maybe that's actually something that we could work on. I had a lot of fun when I was like doing that for my review of Life and Death, which is up on the channel if you fancy listening to me yabber on about this pack for a whole hour. Yeah, I feel like just some kind of like spooky girl vibes is what Jade is definitely giving. Yeah, okay, right. This dance party, honestly, it kind of sucks. Like, let's be real. I feel like we're being like a tad disrespectful gamers. Like, come on. The fire's out. We're all just stood here staring at it. Like, yeah, not the vibe. I don't think. Oh, we're enraged again. This is really annoying. Okay, well, again, hopefully we don't die. I'm gonna save, actually. Let's do a cheeky little save as, I think. Here we go. If I can actually spell right. Forever World 5. There we go. Just so that if we need to go back because we died being angry, we have a recent save. Oh no, I'm quite scared now. I did not take into account our lack of emotional regulation skills into coming all this way away from home. But right, okay, and we also need to pee. Oh no. Right, well, hold on. I can cue all this up again. Let's come back into the cemetery because there has to be a bathroom in here. Yes, there is. Good. Right, take an angry poo. Try to calm down in the mirror. Is there any food here? Probably not, honestly. No, I don't think so. That's okay, though, and then we'll come back. We'll grab this crystal. The other frog doesn't matter. And we'll do the tarot stuff, and then we'll head home. Because Jade is not doing well. She is suffering right now. And is she seriously going to, like, pee waddle all the way over? That's so far. It's going to take her, like, an hour to get there. Oh, she's literally going to have to come all the way around. She's going to pee herself right now, isn't she? Yeah. Emotional meltdown? Oh, no. Wait. Well, okay. Did we pee ourselves? No? Okay, right. Well then, screw that. I will cue that up again, shall I? Question mark. Oh, good lord. The Sims 4 do be Sims 4ing quite hard today. She be testing me. And then for the final time, if this doesn't work, we are just going to go home. Yeah, we're too uncomfortable to try and queue anything up. Our needs are pretty terrible. But hopefully once we've peed, we'll be okay enough to come and do this, just because we're already over here. Come on, Jada, have faith in you. You can do this. It's taken you like 2 hours, but please pee. For the love of God. Okay, now we're just very angry again. Fine, whatever. See, this is the magic of being self-employed. It doesn't matter that it's 2 a.m. We don't have work tomorrow. Well, we do, but not that kind of work. Yeah, again, I feel like just Summer, can't lie, doing some sit-ups in the cemetery, and I did see somebody doing some press-ups. Little, tiny bit disrespectful. Truly, I'm not sure how I feel about this. That is quite weird because it did say like an invite to the chalet, so I'm not sure what's happening there, honestly. But right, so we've got our whirly flower frog. Let's breed that with the leopard frogs. And no, that just made another leopard frog. So how do we get another one of them? Maybe leopard plus dirt whirl? Maybe? We'll try that next time. And we didn't even get a new crystal from it. We just got some bloody robot salvage parts. Okay. Right. Okay. So, here we go. We don't need to read all of this. But hopefully we did get... Yeah, we got the high spellcaster card. Okay. Well, that's cool. We could also just end up buying a tarot card deck from build mode as well. I forget that that was also included. And then maybe we'll eventually make it a side quest to build out the entire deck, because I have still not finished gathering all of them before. Like, I've not completed that collection. Right, I'll have one of my final 2 sips of my tea. Okay, gamers, so disaster hath just struck for the first time in the Forever World series. My game actually just crashed, or I don't know if it was my game or like if it was my game causing this, but my entire computer just reset itself, which happens from time to time. So I don't know what caused that, whether it was me recording and playing. I don't know if it's like the snow maybe making my game want to just die. But obviously we've got Nancy over here being naked, because of course we do. But yeah, so thankfully we saved last night in game. And so I literally just did exactly as I just did. So I collected the tarot card, came back, and I've just started getting our needs situated. Unfortunately, we're gonna never find out if Travis and Duck Dreamer get together. Unless we get that phone call again, which I'm kind of sad about, honestly. But yeah, so I did also just treat myself to a kitchen counter because I was sad about the crash. So that's that. We're making some fruit salad for breakfast. This is gonna be one of Jade's first real actual meals. So that's good. We'll then come and we'll shower. And yeah, again, today is just going to be a day of trying to power through and get ourselves set up for opening up the store. So let's do another quick little roll call on everything that we can sell in our inventory, and everything that we can use to craft. So, okay, I actually think that just so that I can better keep tabs on what we actually have to sell and all of that good stuff, I think that I'm going to come into here and grab us some transportation. I thought that said teleportation there. I'm like, that needs an entire section in build mode. What? But okay, so what I think we should get to display our objects. So one thing is that we're gonna need this sign to sell our paintings, or this board rather, I guess, whatever you want to call it. I don't really know a color theme for the shop just yet. We'll kind of just stick with the default, I think. So we've got that to put our paintings on, good. And then we need like some shelves to fill up with our jewelry, which, because it's cheap and it's got lots of slots, I think I'm going to be boring and go in with this industrial shelf unit. The store is going to be very sad to start off with, no doubt about that. We'll also grab, not that, oh yeah, that. We'll grab a light as well, chuck in here. And then we'll head back into live mode, just as Jade is plodding on with getting some bits and bobs done. I think that we'll Okay, so we're too tense. Why are we tense? Because we had a really weird dream. Ugh, what even was that dream? I actually kind of agree. I did the classic thing this morning where my body was like, I am awake at 6 a.m. and I'm working tonight. So I was like, I actually don't want to be awake at 6 a.m. So how about we go back to sleep? But then, you know, when you go back to sleep, but you're only like half asleep, so you have like a really like quite a vivid dream. I did that to myself this morning. So I'm with you, babe, on that tense moodlet. I still remember all of it. Right, okay, so we opened, well, I hate it that you can't just queue up opening up these boxes. But we found a hopper, and then we also are going to open that up, and then while we're still tense, we'll do our dailies. We'll do our daily little neighborhood run, and hopefully by the time we get back, because that's only got 6 hours? Good lord. Well, this really has kind of scuppered the plans a little bit, hasn't it? Well, hopefully by the time we get back, she might have chilled out a tiny little bit. We'll see. But let's make sure that we come out and grab everything and sell what we can. And then, yeah, we'll see where we're at then. Okay, so while Jade is running around in that, we can try to calm down the mirror again. Okay, we'll do that. Good. And then let's get everything that we have hidden away in our inventories up for sale. After we've actually, okay, so we can't breed the frogs just yet. But things that we can quickly sell is we'll sell those, and we'll sell, oh, actually, maybe we'll keep the Jenny. I feel like Jenny kind of fits her vibe a little bit. Oh, and we actually found another tarot card somehow. That's fun. We found the moon. Howl at the moon while its followers bask in the luminous glow. The dim cast reveals one's own dreams and intuition quite brightly. Walk the delicate line between the caution of society and the fury of the natural world, for it's often difficult for one to discern the right path. Interesting, okay. But nice, we got two wait, where the fuck did all of our frogs just go? No, I did not just sell all of our frogs. Stop it right now. No, I definitely did not, because we should have got way more money for that. Okay, a little bit scared about where all of our frogs just went, because they're all worth a lot of money. Okay. Hold on, let's not panic. Let's try traveling. How about that? Not me panicking because I've lost to my virtual frogs. Oh, good lord. Okay, Sims 4 truly doth be testing me today. Okay, gamers, nobody needs to panic because I travelled to the park, and my frogs are back. While we're here, we might as well do a quick little round just to see if there's anything else for us to grab. This won't be this entire series, I promise. It's just this first generation while we are trying to, like, get our shop set up, get our crystal trees growing, and then once we have those, everything is going to start falling in line, I think, unless we need to start, like, unless there's a way that we can automate kind of getting metals as well. I don't know if those come from the crystal tree or not. But yeah, we don't need to panic because my frogs are here. My frogs are in my pocket still, and I can chill out. Let's see what happens when we breed those ones. Okay. So, right. Let's head back into our inventory then and actually figure out what we can sell. So we'll get rid of that one, and the striped heart frog, and the minnow. That's a nice 26 simoleons there. Nice. I mean, every little counts, every little helps, I guess. I mean, hopefully a few more things spawn around here, just because there were tons of crystals when we visited the other day. Especially around, like, this part of the world. Okay, another cowplant berry, nice. I think that we'll stay here until our fishing skill improves. And if nothing else has spawned, then I'll just whisk us away back home, I think. Okay, we're getting some bass. Interesting. And we're no longer tense. Good, that's what we like to see. Okay, right, so we've leveled up our fishing skill. I, again, have a feeling that nothing else is going to have spawned just yet. No, absolutely hath not. Okay. So Froggate really did not, you know, net us that much useful stuff, I guess. Didn't really expect to be working on our fishing skill in this generation, but hey. Again, if it's anything to do with grinding and crafting, I'm here for it. Grinding, crafting, and collecting. But right, okay, so we're not tense anymore. So then let's come and do a painting just while I figure out what we're actually gonna do. And I will sell the bits that we just fished up. Good, okay, nice, 275, fine. And then as we come into the shop, let's, yeah, we'll save our little Jenny figure. Yeah, that's cute. Okay, they'll be the two that we keep. So let's see what we actually have to sell then. So we've got the basic ring. Cool. I love it, just like precious jewelry just out on display. We've got the botched necklace, which I will sell. It's a little bit sad looking, but hey. Do we want to hang out? No. I mean, it is night on the town, but I don't want to hang out at 2:45 p.m. Like, I wish that we could say, hey, let's meet there at this time. But we'll turn that down for now. And then, okay, so the crystals that we have to sell. Question is, can we put these on like a little stand? See, what I loved about The Sims 3, right, is that you could, like, for cut crystals like these, you could select the, like, kind of display stand that you wanted to have them on. So, like, you could have them on, like, a little pillow or a, what was it? Or, like, a little kind of, like, circular stand, which was really cute. And I do quite miss... I'm kind of disappointed that we don't have that. But hey, okay. So far we've got 7 things to sell, and we've got 6 crystals and 1 metal, soon to be 1 painting as well. So let's we'll design some jewelry, I think, with what like metal and stuff we've got. So do you know what? Let's risk it for a biscuit and let's try going in with like the most expensive thing that we can do. The bling ring? Whoa. Yeah, let's try going in with a bling ring. And then, but it's only like a common metal. Okay, right. Well, actually, why don't we make this to be our piece of jewelry that we charge up and wear? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Maybe we'll do a ring for ourselves. An eye ring? Yeah, okay. We'll do a delicate ring. I like the sound of that. I'll make it pyrite with... What is the cheapest crystal that we have? Oh, emerald. Yeah, we'll do that. I mean, it'll probably be like a little bit of an Uggo combo. But at least we've got like the green theme just there. Oh, that's really interesting. Okay, I quite like the... Yeah, see, like, getting to know all the effects and stuff like that, and, like, learning how you could, like, stack these to make the optimum character would actually be really interesting. Because we've just had that crash, I'm now, like, super conscious of keeping my game saved and everything, which I feel like I've really let slip on over the last, like, good few hours while I've been playing in this save in general, so I need to start being more careful, evidently. The Sims 4 has reminded me of its powers. Powers, definitely evil powers. But nice, we got a painting for 323 simoleons. And Summer's calling us again. Oh, hey Jade, I think I have a crush on Liana Bauman. Do you think it's worth a try? You should think for yourself, babe. I wonder if that would make her a little bit jealous. Maybe we'll get some stuff done, right? And then maybe we'll invite Summer out to a bar, because she did invite us out to the club, but we turned her down. So maybe we'll go out for a night on the town and we will see if any romance starts romancing. What is Mortimer carrying there? Oh, he's just carrying a book. Interesting. Okay, weird. Yeah, because I know that, so I've not played with Summer in a good little while in the spa over here, just because I hate the spa building. I need to remake it, and I've not got around to it just yet. and it's kind of putting me off playing with her a little bit. But I knew that we had kind of talked about getting her and Liberty together, because obviously it's like the BFF, like friendship, like romance triangle thing. But obviously it's always the girls like fighting over Travis. But now I'm a bit like, what if we merged these houses? Because I'm like, they're both wellness girlies and they're both very entrepreneurial, you know, like running their own businesses. And obviously Summer is also out here selling her hallucinogenic crystals. Well, wait, wrong way round. Her hallucinogenic frogs and, you know, her magical uwu crystals. So maybe we could actually, you know, combine forces. I don't really know how that works though with combining households which both own like small businesses. So maybe I might do a save as and test that. But that, all of that is to say, if we actually do end up having them get together, you know, because maybe they won't end up kind of clicking, you know. But right, we will get that. Is that actually charging on the crystal grid? Who's this? Is this Bella? Bella, babe, we're busy. Wait, hold on. I want to... Let me see what happens if I actually do that and then that. Okay. I quite like, yeah, that we've made like a little green crystal or a little green ring. That definitely fits our vibe. And then we can make that an heirloom. See, that actually makes sense to make an heirloom, you know? Rather than like this planter. Like why do we have to make that an heirloom? That makes no sense. Right, we'll try doing another little frog breeding sesh. Yes, okay, great. We've officially made 2 of the most rare frogs that we can then start selling. So we could actually, in theory, sell all of these now. Our energy isn't doing great. Let's try, we'll try sleeping for like an hour, and then we'll see if Summer wants to head out for like a little girls' night, maybe. We'll see if we can get it just a little bit into the green. And then even if we don't stay out for too long, you know. Okay, cool. Right, we'll stop there. And right, we truly are not doing well. But let's go out to the map and maybe we'll head into San Myshuno. Like, I know that there's the rooftop bar out there, so maybe we'll go there. Yeah, we'll go to the Stargazer Lounge with its romantic aura. Let's see if someone wants to come along. I'm interested. Okay. Like, again, let me know down below what you guys think about maybe having these 2 get together. I just think that it would be quite cute. And like, again, I don't really know what we would do with like having both of them run businesses. Like, I feel like Summer would kind of get merged into this family as like, you know, a bit of a secondary character, but I feel quite happy with like how far she got with her spa. Like, and I'm not obviously entirely like writing off her and her story yet, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I don't want to get too distracted with like losing sight on making progress in this legacy though, is my only thing. Okay, let's come ahead and purchase social item. What does that mean? Right, let's come and order some drinks for the group, and everything is $3.99, baby. Why don't we have some strawberry nectar? That sounds delicious. And we'll get that for Summer as well. And then it is a little bit dead because there's nowhere to dance here, really. But, I mean, who knows? I'm interested to see if these 2 end up, like, having a little bit of a spark, maybe? We'll see. Yeah, we'll sit and have like a little chat with her, and then, oh, we're very sad. Good lord, that's annoying. Okay, let's see. Let's have a little chat with her. Let's discuss our crystal properties. And then we'll discuss a little bit of wellness stuff as well. Penny Pizzazz, stop being the main character. You're being too loud. Who needs fun when you have John Killist? Okay, I'm assuming that that's a crystal. I really hope that that's what that is. Relationship. Ask. We can just ask to have a baby. Lol. Right. Let's learn more about her. We can just ask to be woohoo partners. That's quite funny. Okay, hold on. Right, let's focus here. I mean, what if we... See, we can't. We're too sad to do any flirting. Oh. We're really... Okay, so... Romantic gift. Hey, would you like my frog? I love you. What if... Okay, well... This really has not been... This plan has not gone, like, how I wanted it to, at all. Like, I don't think there are any other potential lovers that we could, like, you know, I don't know. I'm not really vibing with anybody else just here yet. Maybe we'll just finish our nectar and then go home, just because we're so sad. Like, yeah. Bye, babe. I think that's what we'll do. This has been a little bit of a bust, but tomorrow we're going to open up the store. So we'd actually better go and get our energy all the way up and try and just sort ourselves out, you know? Wait, hold on. Okay, so now we've had an emotional meltdown. We're fine? Okay, so how about we not chat with Gunther? I mean, no. The moment's passed. The moment is past. We are just going to go home. Yeah, I mean, babe, this is not a cute look. Like, you have one glass of nectar, and then that is what you're getting up to? Oh, girl, we need to learn how to handle our liquor a little bit better, hey? I mean, we've all been there, but... Come on now, pull yourself together, babe. But okay, so now it's going to be starting up the store for sure. Okay, so I have got Jade home and I've got her in bed, and we're actually just going to speed through to the morning while we do a little bit of tidying up around the house, because this place is absolutely nasty and it is not conducive to having a productive day. And our energy is all the way up. Come on, girl, get up. We've got stuff to do, right? Let's start by showering, using the pea bush, and then coming to get some leftovers. And then I feel pretty confident that we could actually get started on opening up the store now. I mean, it has literally no windows. But hey, hopefully people just don't care about that yet. So if I actually come into this tab, register small business. Okay, so I did not think about what our business was going to be called. Jade's Jewels. No, wait, does that sound a bit weird? And also I did not put an apostrophe in there. How about just Sycamore Crafts? Yeah, we'll start with that for now. It's not particularly original or innovative, so if you guys do have some better names for what we could name our store, then I am all ears. But I feel like we could... Yeah, we can stick with this one. And then business preset. Right, what would we want it to be? I suppose I didn't really think about this. Okay, makerspace, interesting. Right, well, let's actually just see what activities we've got. Okay, so to save you guys the pain of watching me slowly browse through every single business activity that is in the game, I actually just set the store up off camera. So the only thing that I decided to have for now is just browsing and buying items. We have an hourly fee to come and hang out at the lot, and I've set the price modifier to 50%. So we'll see how that works. We still do have a nice little bit of change left over, so we're not going to be completely broke if you know, nobody comes to hang out. But I think that we're going to get some breakfast, and then I reckon that we do maybe like one more painting just to like give us a slightly, you know, better chance of selling everything out today. So we'll speed through that, and then excitingly we will open up the store for the first time, I think. And I'm really not sure how like Sims will feel about paying a 50% markup on a store which literally has no windows and is just a like raggedy little container. So we'll see, but that is worth 305 simoleons. So now let's open up the store. Okay. Right, Sycamore Crafts is open. So let's see if anybody comes on by. And I think that, why don't we just do like a small painting just while we wait for some Sims to file in. And we don't have any employees yet. We definitely don't need any employees. So yeah, this should be good. I quite like how, unlike running a retail store from like Get to Work, Sims will just autonomously buy stuff without you having to go and like chat to them for 10 hours. Yeah, like I honestly don't really know how long Sims will come and hang out for. How do you know if this is like if a gem is like fully charged or not? Oh, it's not charging. Okay. Right. How if I put it in my inventory, then will it tell me if it's charged? How do I pick up just the ring? Eh. Please. Oh, collect fully charged items. Okay, there we go. Right, and we did complete another little painting. Good, perfect. Nice, okay, so this ring actually is fully charged. Okay, so let's go ahead and wear it. Wear with all of our outfits. We'll do that. And yes, okay, so great. We have actually also made some progress with our soul's journey just here. So we, and we've completed our aspiration, like milestone tier thing. There we go. So we need to grow a magnificent crystal tree, make 5 pieces of excellent jewelry, and complete crafting gemstones or jewelry 10 times while focused. Interesting. Okay, well, we can actually get into a focused, mood by wearing like focusing jewelry, I guess. So that's good to know. But we'll come over here and we'll talk up the store. Looks like nobody's bought anything just yet, which probably isn't surprising, but hey. Ravenwood Family Day. This isn't about you. Right. Well, we have some Sims in here that are, you know, looking at stuff. So we'll come and welcome the folk that we already have in here, which isn't that Dina Caliente yet. Okay, Sienna, we'll come and welcome you as well. And we've also got Christopher Volkov. Okay, werewolf slay. Yeah, okay. Well, hopefully, I mean, right, it's 12:30. Summer's calling us. Yeah, Liana, I think that you just, like, you and Liana weren't meant to be. Yeah, because we're meant to be. Sorry to hear that. Again, yeah, do let me know what you guys are, thinking about maybe having those two get together. I'm not sure yet. Maybe having 2 small businesses to run will be slightly too much. So maybe Jade is better suited to end up with somebody else, but we'll see. We've still got plenty of time because Jade is only... we've got 16 days until we become an adult, and so I feel like that could be like a good little target for when we want to like have our kind of like, you know, partner with, not necessarily our, you know, not necessarily children or anything already, but, you know, thinking about it, getting plans in place. And whoa, okay, so we just sold one of our paintings, and that was for like 400 simoleons, but Dina doesn't look too happy about that. I think she's probably not loving the price. And of course, right, opening day, and we have some Sims fighting. Classic, love it. Right, so, excuse me, good lord. If we fast forward a tiny bit, somebody else, are they going at it again? Right, go to your pea bush, and hopefully somebody else will buy something in the meantime. Let's see, right now we're only making money from, why won't you pee in your bush? Go to the pea bush. Yeah, right now we only seem to be making money from, like, hourly fees from having people here. So, I want to kick these 2 out. Okay, so someone does want to hang out with us again, but babe, we're working right now. I don't want to go to the club at, like, 2 p.m. Who's that we're gonna chat to? Okay, Alex, right? Yeah, see, right, we're really not making that much cash money. What if I, just to start getting our, like, star level up, what if I'll drop the price modifier to 0%? Like, fine, okay. So we're gonna be making the same as we would if we were selling through the inventory, but I mean, at least hopefully customers will feel a little bit more inclined to buy something full stop. Because right now, nobody's really buying anything, honestly. Oh, okay. Saying that, though, we just sold another painting, which is good. But I want to be selling our, like, gems and jewels and stuff. Like, yeah, this item, like, stand definitely is selling things. Why are we dazed? Wait, we were fighting? Who beat us up? Right, okay, but at least people are buying things, I guess. I mean, we'll take the beating if it means that we're gonna sell stuff. Just some typical chaos in the neighborhood, honestly. Okay, guys. Right. Okay, right. On that note, we're closing the store. Nope. Like, the fourth fight of the day, we're closing up. We're closing up. Okay. So, what was our excellence? So check back later? What does that mean? Okay. But pricing, yeah, fine. But we did make 1,560 simoleons. That's pretty good. I'm quite happy with that, actually. I don't really know what, like, services we could eventually incorporate. Maybe, like, a little, like, coffee stand. But I think that we should... I feel like I go to the romance festival, like, all the bloody time in this save file. And why can we not invite Summer? That's weird. Well, I guess we could go into here and then... Oh, we don't want to have amazing compatibility with Moira. She loves everyone in this neighborhood. Why don't we... Why can we not just invite out? Like, that's what I want to do. I don't want to invite her out on a date. Okay, well, what if we just go to the map then? Fine. Okay, right. So we are going to go to San Myshuno. And the romance festival is in this neighborhood, I think. I forget every time. And we'll invite Summer. Okay, and maybe we'll see if this is where sparks are gonna fly. But honestly, the last, like, 2 times that I have been to the romance festival, nothing has happened. Nobody has got romantic. Like, maybe I just have bad luck with this, but we'll see, I guess. I'm quite intrigued. Okay, right, loading once again, taking forever. Okay, there we go, right, and we'll do a quick save. And we'll come and say hi to Summer, I think. We'll come and give her, like, a little hug, I think. And then we'll come and get some tea together, I think. Yeah, we'll come and get some security and... Hopefully this, I don't know. Am I trying too hard to make this happen? I just feel like so far in my forever world, like, none of my Sims have been like, you know, oh, hold on. Talk about treasured memory of, wait, did that just show the little symbol of we like, woohooed in space? How random is that? But okay. Again, we'll try and get some security because that just cancelled that interaction. I don't know why, it's just not letting me come and get tea. Where is the tea? Like, come on, guys. Who's doing some... Oh, okay, Zane. Zane's doing some karaoke. Cool, okay. Right, well, we'll pull some security together. There we go, please. And then... What else have we got? Oh, mathematical diagrams do make you get focused. Oh, but it's gone now. Fine, okay. Right, well, now we're feeling flirty. Cool, okay. Well, hold on. Where are we at? Where have we gone? Here we are. Oh, and so is she. So maybe if we... Let's do a little bit of small talk. Let's... Hold on. Let's tell an engaging story. Let's ask her about her love life. There we go. It's flirty, but it's friendly. And we're still feeling a bit dazed from getting beaten up. Brett Harrington, what? Congrats on landing that sweet job. It's going to be great for you. Okay, interesting. I mean, I don't really know what sweet job we landed other than opening our own business. Oh, okay, and this is interesting. So Jade has not been feeling very romantic lately and is starting to feel kind of unflirty. Shall we embrace the change? Do you know what? I actually kind of think that maybe we should. I think that that's quite an interesting, like, challenging trait to have. Go on then, we'll do it. So what other traits have we got then? Because didn't we also get loves the outdoors? Yeah, okay, and so then we're also high maintenance and unflirty. Wow, we truly have quite the mix there. And I probably shouldn't have accepted loves the outdoors because being high maintenance, I feel like somebody wouldn't, but hey, can't really change it now, I guess. Oh, and that's quite interesting now. So what if we try one interaction? We'll see. So the being at the romance festival now then is kind of her like worst nightmare, honestly. Oh, and we are hella focused. But that did work. Be flirted with? Okay, interesting. Right, I kind of just want to see if Summer like initiates anything else. See what's happening? We don't need to do that. Stay here. Babe, we're... Okay, right, hold on. Let's see. Anxiously confess attraction. That's quite cute. We could mention the flirty festival vibes. I think that we'll keep things quite tame for now and just see what happens. I still love that Elle has just like married a werewolf. How funny is that? And, okay, great. So we actually have a... Why do we need to see what's happening? What is happening? I can't tell. I don't think anything is happening, babe. But someone's complimenting us? Okay. Right. I think that this finally might be happening. I think that these two might actually be, like, such a shout. I think that they are kind of perfect for each other. Now, you guys, again, let me know. Because I kind of feel like it would be quite fun to, like, have these two just be together and, like, figure out just what happens with Summer's spa. I don't know. I'm kind of loving it. I can't lie. Like, even though, you know, she's unflirty, like, I don't know. It seems to be going good. And Bess? Okay, do you wish to look as happy as I do? Well, you have the power. Just send one smiley in. Yeah, fine. Whatever, Bess. I feel like, I mean, the wellness girlies, I feel like might fall for the MLM kind of scam vibes. Or whatever Bess is running out here. Wait, remand public intimacy. No, I'm cancelling that. I want you guys to be happy. Please stop trying to fight. I feel like we did all of these things. The way that all of these interactions have changed is actually quite cute. Give a romantic gift. Yeah, you know what? I feel like she would appreciate this. Why don't we give her we'll give her a Simonite, I think, because that kind of matches her blue vibe. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Maybe she'll appreciate that. She did come over and give us a gift the other day. So, yeah, I think this is going to be cute. I mean, everybody's in the way. Oh, all the hearts that just came out. I got very scared then because I Oh, okay. How sweet. Okay, so Jade really appreciated receiving such kind attention from Summer just now. That made her feel extra special. Does that mean that Jade particularly likes affection? Sure, why not? Okay. Oh, and she's giving us she's given us a rose. Oh, stop it. Stop it right now. I'm so obsessed with these two. Okay, right. Summer gave Jade a gift along with a romantic message. You are my heart, my soul, my treasure. Today, my tomorrow, my forever, my everything. Oh. See, I wish that we could, like, wait, why do we have a trash pile in our pockets? Okay, interesting. I wish that we could, like, keep that message, like, attached to the rose. That would be quite cute, but it looks like we can't. Well, do you know what? Because she went so bold with that message, I think that we should, why don't we, oh, where is it? I think it might be an affection. Yeah, there we go. Anxiously confess attraction. Why don't we try that? I mean, she's kind of busy trying to order food now, but hey. And then we'll breed our frogs again. Hold on, like, babe, let me get my frogs out. Oh, okay, and like their relationship is actually going quite well. We're now like, okay, I'm quite obsessed with this actually. Finally, there is some romance blossoming in my save file. We probably also should come and get some dinner though because she's getting kind of hungry. We'll get some ramen, sure. And like, kind of, what a successful day we've had, right? So we opened our business. And we made like 1.5K and we've been on a date and like started actually like falling in love with Summer a little bit. I mean, I think that's really cute. I'm again interested to see. She's flirting with us. Ah! Oh, see, stuff like that I really like to see when it's like other Sims actually initiate stuff with your Sims rather than you doing all the work and like just not forcing the story, but you guys know what I mean. Like, I think it's so cute to see. But I think that we'll consider this like a really good night. I think that maybe we'll wait for Summer to come out the bathroom. And then we will maybe try initiating a little kiss. And then, oh, actually, we've not spoken to the romance guru tonight. Let's ask about our romantic destiny. And then maybe we'll try like initiating a little kiss and then maybe going home. I think that's a nice little like, yeah. We'll then try, oh wait, no, attempt a mistletoe kiss? Oh, well. What is the romance guru gonna say? Oh, okay, I'm seeing like a little woohoo symbol. Okay. Come on, King, what are you saying? Vibrations show a tall, dark stranger in your near future. I mean, she's tall. I don't know about dark, but like, oh, yay! Cute! Okay, good. Right. And we're already attempting a mistletoe kiss. She went straight in there for that. Hell yeah. Okay, cute. Right, goodbye. Yeah, good. Right, let's... Oh! Who just farted? Who just popped over here? Okay, I mean, again, I feel like I said this before, but I'm all for better out than in, but come on, at least, like, make it, like, a silent one. You can't just be dropping bombs up in here, you know? I mean, I guess you're outside, so it'll probably dissipate, but still, around people, that's rude. Respect other people's noses. And we're feeling very playful. Okay, well, see, I also get a bit scared when I see very playful because I'm like, okay, but what if you then get hysterical and die, which we don't want? And I'm once again saving because I am scared. So I think let's come ahead and fertilize the bush, have a shower, and then head to bed. And then honestly, I'm feeling pretty happy with where we've left everything off today. And okay, just because we are kind of rounding out the episode a little bit, I have jumped back into SavePal and I'm actually going to generate a new like little diary entry just here. So the date today is the 9th of the 5th, 25. And what did we get up to today? Okay, so we initiated some romance with someone. A little bit of keyboard typing ASMR. And so, right, we did that. We actually opened the store and we made around about 1,500 simoleons, and we got the rarest frog. I'm pretty hyped about that. Cool. So I definitely want to be breeding lots of them from now on. What else did we do? We planted crystal trees. And we got to next level of our aspiration. Cool. Okay, and once again, my keyboard sticky oaky is getting in my way. Okay, so all of that's to say then, what is our next goal, or what are the goals for the next play session? I think that hitting like the first star level in the business, yeah, okay. I feel like we should definitely take Summer on a date. Again, I mean, you guys let me know. I feel like I've been swinging back and forth on this. I would really like your input because I think that it could be quite girl bossalicious to have two like entrepreneurial like wellness girl bosses living together, and like being in a relationship and like having them like have like a little science baby. Like I think that that could be really cute. But again, as this is like the Very Veggie Legacy challenge, like I obviously don't want Summer and her spa to get in the way of that. And yeah, I don't know. You guys let me know how you're feeling about that. But I think for now, we'll keep fostering it. And also, what do we want to do? What else do we want to do? I feel like we could probably maybe get working on our fabrication. Just because, again, that was on on Jade's bucket list. So we might as well go for that just because she actually picked that herself. Like, I mean, somehow, I don't know where that came from, but she technically picked it. So we'll go for that. And then, yeah, I'm feeling pretty happy with that. Right, okay, so what did we do? We create crystal seed and grow tree. So we did that, yeah. We didn't actually work on our wellness skill today, but that's all right. And yeah, we picked fabrication to work on in the shop, and we started considering some potential romantic interests, aka Summer. So I think that that's a pretty good place to leave everything. Okay, so we're back in game now, and once again, if you do want to pick up Save Pal, you can find it at the link below. It is still on sale because I launched it recently, so if you have been thinking about picking it up, it's going to be on sale for a few more days, so definitely consider looking into it. I've been finding it really helpful for just keeping track of all of my goals in all of my various households. And yeah, like, again, thank you so much for all the like love and support that you guys have been showing for it so far. It's been like really heartwarming to see. And once again, I've forgotten to ask this right at the top of the episode, but what have you guys been up to while you've like had me yabbering on in the background today? What snacks have we had? I love the snack updates. Honestly, still like, okay, I mean, showering right when you can see yourself, bold move. Okay, babe. But yeah, do give me all the snack updates because I love hearing them. But for now, we are just heading to bed, and I think that we made some pretty significant progress today. Like opening up the store. It might not look like it considering how our house still looks like arse, but hey. But on that note, guys, I think that I'll start wrapping things up here. So thank you again so much for watching. Thank you for checking out Save Pal. I hope that you have been enjoying this series so far, even though we're only technically like 2 episodes in. But I can't wait to, get further in this legacy challenge and, start building a family and all that good stuff. So yeah, right. I hope that you are having a fantastic day, wherever you are in the world, day, night, whatever it is. And yeah, I will see you again soon.